says Carl.
What in the world is that? I mean, they've never seen anything like it. Hey, it's Jason from Denwerks. Got something pretty cool today. It's a 1973 XLT F350 super camper. When's the last time you've seen one of these? You know, a lot of times you'll see a camper special, but this is the super camper. Very, very cool truck for sure. It's black and a Wimbledon White, Raven black. This truck was actually built originally for a company here in town. It was a big heating and air conditioning company, and they had a fleet of trucks, brand new ones, and they wanted to restore a classic, and that's what they did with this truck. Really nice, because I remember seeing it back in 06 when they did it. Had a ladder rack on it and a Tommy lift gate, and they'd cruise around town, had a logo on the door. Really, really cool. So it kind of became like a little icon here in Salem in general. So anyways, a friend of mine ended up with it recently. Yeah, it's just a great old truck. Originally was a mustard color with a Wimbledon White on top. So it's always been a two-tone in general. So nice truck. And if you guys got something that you want us to help you sell, and you don't mind us telling the truth about it, no smoke and mirrors and that kind of thing, you know, just how we auction things, we would love to help. So that's kind of the situation here. This will be no reserve, so whatever it sells for, it sells for. So if you want to check us out on Instagram too, it's Denwerks, DENWERKS, as you can see there. Just type in Denwerks, denwerks.com for the website and Facebook. So anyways, we'll take a walk around here. You saw Shelby and Stanley. They kind of like the truck, especially Shelby since she's black and white. So we're gonna go ahead and show you the lights, blinkers, headlights, marker lights, and the brights. Everything works. One thing I should mention about this truck too is it has AC and it blows ice cold, which is really nice to have. So when you got two fat bulldogs, they like that for sure. So we're just gonna walk around the front. Really nice bumper. You can actually hear the AC turn on just a second ago because you can hear it cycle. Bumper is really, really nice. You know, look at the grill, in very, very nice condition overall. Emblem looks in really nice condition as well. No rust along the edge of the hood or anything like that. You'll see little tiny road rash a little bit on the grill, but not much. I mean, this is just from normal driving, a couple little scratches here, but overall really nice condition. Go ahead and rev it up a little bit. It sounds great, and you did see the body, how it torqued. It's got a 390 underneath the hood, and they added a 4-barrel on it, but this is a Poland machine for sure. You're gonna see factory wheels and hubcaps. These actually weren't on here when we got it. There was another set of wheels on it, and we wanted it to look original. It did come with the wheels, but we put them back on. Tires from 2017 in the front and 2019 in the rear, and they're all Toyo ATs, open country, so they do match. It's just 2 different years in general. Paint is really nice overall. You're not going to see very many chips, not very many scratches or anything like that. It's actually really good looking, and when you look down the side, really straight. I mean, a lot of classic cars in general can't wear black like this truck does in general. Windshield looks good. You'll see a little light, you know, from the wiper just there on the edge, but overall it is in good shape. No chips or anything like that. Roof gutters again look really nice. No rust in here. You'll see one little light dent there, and it looked like at one point it probably had an antenna on the top. White paint looks great overall. Original mirrors. I actually sold a set of these mirrors on eBay for 150 bucks. So a lot of people used to discard these. Now they've become kind of antiques. We'll go ahead and look at the bottom of the cab. Really nice. a little scratch right here that's been touched up, and a couple little chips that have been touched up right there. Overall, this is a Ranger model XLT, so it's got all the chrome trim, which looks really nice along the side and along the bottom. You see them a lot with up here on the side, but you usually don't see it on the bottom in general. Dual tanks. You know, it's just very nice looking truck. You can see a little scuff right here on the rubber. Like I said before, it had a ladder rack on it in general because they used it for work. You'll see a couple little chips and stuff, little wear here on the edge. And there's just been a little bit of touch up along the edge there, but nothing major. So if you're wondering, normally you see a hump here and a little one there. That area there, and I didn't actually know they did this on these. There's a big compartment over there and there's a spare tire. So that is the housing for the spare tire. So pretty cool in general. And we'll show you that in pictures, but the bed looks really nice. You know, you could repaint it in here, but you know, they used it in general, but it hasn't been abused or anything like that. There was a piece of wood in the bottom, so that's why you see the paint discoloration. This has a factory slider as well, car light. So that is an original slider, and I believe that light works up there. I think if you turn the dome, the headlights on, or the instrument thing, and then turn it sideways all the way to the left or something. Well, it's not turning on, but I know it works. I think we're doing something wrong. Kind of looking there for a switch or something like that. I know that that turns on, so I saw it one day. I just didn't show him how to do it. If you look back here, kind of a Barton bumper. Since this was for campers, you know, this does slide out. Bed, the tailgate looks good. This is an original tailgate from, I believe, a 68, 69. They used this trim during that time. And you're right here, these little chrome strips right here, that is double stick trim. They're just, when we took the Tommy lift off, in general, we had this, we didn't know until we put it on, that it was a different tailgate that they had got for it, painted and stuff like that, but they never put it on the truck. But we added these pieces of trim there, and I think it looks good. You know, if I probably wouldn't have pointed it out, you wouldn't have known, but just letting you know. See a couple little scratches, dings on the back, but overall it looks nice in general. So we'll go do the lights real fast. You can see our tail lights, blinkers, brake lights, and we got reverse, so that all works. Even the license plate light works right there too. So, and this comes out as well as a step. Go ahead and rev it up back here. It sounds nice. You know, it doesn't blow smoke or anything like that. Nice sounding truck. Across the top of the bed, little scratches and stuff. You could actually put a little chrome cap right here if you wanted. On top though, really nice, one little tiny ding right there. Again, if you look down the side, really, really clean. Just a nice looking truck. There's that compartment where the spare is. You know, chromo looks really good. Little scratches and a couple little things, but you know, it's a great truck. Little ding right there. Go ahead and show you the roof gutter that's not rusted out. It actually looks nice. Back to the cab again. When I put it on my lift, we're going to put it on the lift. You can see a little paint touch up right there. When I put it on my lift, we'll show you the back of the cab back there, and it looks really nice. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of what it looks like in general in video. You're going to see all the still photos for sure. So if you got questions, let me know. And onto the interior and underneath the hood. truck inside real fast. One thing you'll notice here that it's got ginger interior. This is actually all original. Nothing's been changed. Seat cover hasn't been changed. Original carpets, original door panels. Everything looks very clean in general. Look at the headliner in this thing. A little wavy, but it's all original in here. Pretty amazing. You can see the light is working up there as well. There's a little crack, not little, big little crack right there in the steering wheel, but overall the rest of the steering wheel looks good. These aren't too hard to get if you wanted to get a new one. Dash pad, very, very nice. Factory air conditioning truck, you can see there. Radio and everything. Love the badging, XLT, the red, white, and blue. On the odometer it shows 25604. You know, assume that's rolled over one time, because I don't have any documentation of that it's, you know, that's 25,000 original miles. But you know, though aspects of the truck in general could be, but I don't think so. If you look at the door jamb, very nice. Look at all the spot welds still there, original tag, and I don't think that has been painted around. This might be the original paint in the door jambs, because I don't see any. Usually people will tape that off, and that does not have an edge on it. You can see inside the door jamb. This is interesting too here. So remember I told you it was a mustard color? There it is right there. So getting in and out, it rubbed it off. So I don't think this has been repainted in the jamb, because you can see the white, you can see a little bit of the red oxide primer, and then the paint, and then bare metal. You could use new gaskets along this side. Original door tag inside here looks very good. Haven't seen any accidents. You can see here on the rubber a couple little cracks in it, but overall it's good. Windows roll up and down. Nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the other side with you. I'll just walk over there real fast. You can't see it, but these dogs are walking all around my legs, think they're gonna go for a ride. You know, I lied to you. I didn't see this. One little tiny crack right there in the windshield. Never noticed that until today. And that's just a little tiny chip from driving, but there's a little tiny crack right there that I never noticed. And that could have happened to us maybe driving or something, I don't know. But that is there, just so you know. The carpet is original, and it could do to have new carpet in it. I think you can get new carpet for this, probably like $150 or something like that, online, very easy. But overall, looks good. Oh, hey, Keegan, look right up there, cargo light. See right there on the edge? There. Let me see.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Look at that.
Okay. It does work. If you want to check out Keegan on Bring a Trailer, he's Salty Millennial, and he has sold a few rigs on there, but he helps me with my photos and videos. But you'll find out that he's lying, because he's really not a millennial. He missed it by 3 months. So I didn't want to expose that on video, but I did. Look at the door panel. Very nice. You can see it's wavy right there in general. So anyways, hopefully that gives you a good look what it looks like inside the cab. We're going to take a look underneath the hood. Just pull it in the shade here so you can take a little better look. Little lever right there. I don't know if I can do it with one hand. I don't think I can. I need a little help. Push down just a little bit. Okay. There we go. Can't do everything by myself. Actually, I have a lot of help here. more than you can imagine. It's good to have a lot of people to help me. Factory 390 underneath the hood. Everything is actually really clean. It's got a Demon carburetor. You can see that. And someone added, when they rebuilt the motor, they put a Edelbrock 4-barrel intake on it. So this thing runs really, really good. Brakes have all been redone. You can see here it's been upgraded with R134 AC, which it does blow cold, and we'll show you that here in a second. You know, usually this looks really ugly most of the time, and they didn't paint these from the factory. Sometimes we'll paint them, you know, to make it look nicer, but this here is the original galvanization on here, and it's actually really amazing overall. It did have a spare battery originally, camper special, and you can put one in there easy, and then it has Mallory ignition on it as well. So other things I just wanted to note real fast, look underneath here, the original chalk marks from the factory. Underneath the hood here, all the original spot welds, not rusty. Sometimes debris gets in behind here and rusts out the bottom of hoods, but this one looks really nice. Then also you can see here, these little shields are still in place. Very, very nice in general. And one thing that's back here, and I don't know if you can see it, I'm gonna try to get a picture. See that little tag, that little body buck tag there? Right behind the hose, there's a little flat plate. That kind of mimics what's on the door tag. There's little options on that, but you can see it screwed right to the firewall there. I'll try to get a photo of that in general. So go ahead and start it up. You can see the little lights even working up there. Sounds really nice. Go ahead and rev it up a little bit. No exhaust leaks or anything like that. Really nice. Go ahead and cycle the AC. They said actually the pump's on right now. Oh, there you go. You can see the plug. Go ahead and turn it on. You can see it's working there. So obviously can't feel it. Neither can I standing out here, but inside it does blow cold. So anyways, hopefully that gives you a good look underneath the hood. We'll show you some more stuff. Hey, thanks for cruising around with me in the old F350. It's actually a really nice driving truck in general. I actually like Spanish music. My daughter lives in Mexico and helps with a lot of different groups and stuff down there, homeless and orphanages and stuff, and I just love the music. I actually have my own accordion now that my grandparents had back in the 50s. I don't know how to play it though, but it sounds great. Anyways, I just wanted to show you different stuff here. I can hear this little rattle. I don't know if you can hear it. It's a little squeak, squeak, squeak. I don't know what it is. It's the only rattle I hear in the truck. It's somewhere over here on the door. But obviously the radio works. See if the cigarette lighter works. You can see the temperature. You know, it's reading 200. Obviously here. Oh, see, that works. Truck hasn't been smoked in, but you know, now you got a place for a USB. If you look at the gauges, oil pressure reads good. And usually when you drive these old Fords, it goes up a little bit when you are on the gas a little bit. Speedometer works. You can't see it right now, but here, that's why they got that additional temp gauge, because this isn't working up here, or they removed the wire and put it down there. So everything seems to be working in general. Wipers, and we'll go ahead and see the blinkers. You can see those. Actually, you can see, actually this one's not lighting up. One over there on the left is, but you can hear it clicking. I think the bulb might be out. And you can see the high beam in there. There it is right there. See that little red one? High beam. So it's all working in general. So hopefully that gives you a good idea. The AC actually feels nice and cold. 2 tanks. empty, and then it went down. See, check this out. You'll see it's going to slide. See, it's starting to move down there, so you'll go to empty. So we're going to run it on auxiliary, and you can see it doesn't have very much gas in it. I mean, crying out loud, I'm a car salesman, right? And you notice I didn't have any floor mats. So if you sweet talk me, I might give you some floor mats. So we'll just cruise around. I'll show you some more stuff. We're going to lay on the brakes here. You can actually hear runs good, sounds nice, shifts nice. And I'm going to lay on the brakes. It's a little windy in here. I'm going to take my hand off the wheel. It actually stops nice and straight. And you'll notice there wasn't any shake in the steering wheel either. I'm going to roll the window up here a little bit. You know, it's just a nice cruising truck overall. So we're going to go ahead and show you some more stuff. Enjoy the scenery while we drive around here for a minute. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the truck underneath. You know, this is the second thing I look at when I actually go look at a vehicle. You know, everything will look great on the outside. You know, it's like, wow, that's really pretty. But when you crawl underneath, you know, you can sometimes be scared what you see. But it's just really important structure and everything like that, mechanicals and noticing things. So videos actually help a lot. So if you're selling something, actually, it'd probably be good if you did one. Not everyone has a lift and everything, but this is actually a helpful thing. So we'll just do a quick walk around here real fast. You can see the front end and the frame. Everything looks really good. You know, this truck hasn't been hit or anything like that. If you look up here behind the headlights and stuff, everything is really straight. Inner aprons are really nice on the truck. You can see it's got disc brakes up front, drums in the back. I took the wheels off so you can see pictures. You can see it's got new brake shoes and everything on it. You can just see through here, but you'll see that in the pictures in general. Shocks look good. You're going to see a little oil residue here, but that is previous to when this engine was redone back, I think it was 05, 06, 07, right around that area. You know, it is a 390 in it, like I mentioned before, but engine runs really good. You can see it doesn't have any seeping or anything like that, leaks on the radiator. Everything looks really good. Transmission, you can see here, gasket looks good. I can see it right there, but no leaking around here in general. You'll see it's got dual exhaust that runs all the way back. Look at these glass packs, really long. I mean, I think that's probably 4 feet. One area to look at is the floors, inner rockers, really nice on this truck. The back of the cab, again, not rusty. When they painted this, they took the bed off as well, but look at this and look at the mounts up here. Very nice in general. We'll take a look at the other side real fast. Again, the inner rockers look really nice on this truck. It's actually got really amazing floors. You can see the original spot welds in the back of the cab. Look at the floors on this thing. Super nice, super clean. Mounts on this side look great. They actually put these are new mounts actually when they redid the truck. You know, it looks nice in general. Oh, I forgot to show you behind the headlight on this side. You see that? Looks good. No hitting or anything like that. So very clean. We'll just walk ourselves back here real fast. You can see the shocks are good. Brake lines up front look good as well, but you can see there's been no damage inside the bed here along the walls. This is where the spare tire is. And that's that panel that comes off. Put the tire in there. So we took a picture of that so you can see that. But overall it looks really good. And one thing that's nice too, this truck is black. Look how straight it is down here. You know, a lot of people don't finish vehicles, you know, on the bottom half. You know, not a lot of orange peel or anything like that. It's actually really nice. You can see the slide out bumper right here. You can see the exhaust coming out each side. So overall, the truck looks really good. It's actually really nice to drive. You know, it is going to be a no reserve auction like I mentioned earlier, so the top bid is going to get it. We've been pretty known for that. I was going to take a look at the tire date, 2019. I think it's got 2 brand new tires. This is 2019. 2019. And the way I'm reading that, just so you know, DOT, the last 2 numbers, there's 4 numbers usually, last 2 numbers is the year. And I'll take a look at this front one. This is 2017, but they do match to the same tire in general. And this one here, look at the date, 2017. So those are the back ones that are new on the truck. And I believe that the spare does not match. I don't think it's the same brand. I believe this is a Michelin in there. So when I take it off, we'll take a look. So anyways, hopefully that gives you a good look, and good luck with the auction. If you got questions, just give me a jingle. You can make comments on the auction or email me or whatever. So thank you from Denwerks. Talk to you soon.